Hey guys, thanks for following along. Usually I'm building aircraft. This time we're building a wild pool. Sits on the top floor of a house, 24 feet deep in the water. A floor moves up and down in the pool and literally can come out of the water to turn it into a dance floor or just a couple feet deep if I got little kids in the pool. We have windows that see through into the pool. We got some crazy engineering with concrete that spans clear out over the backyard, sitting on a single column. The pool actually sits over a garage, so we're going to show you how we engineer so cars can drive under the pool. There's a lot of crazy things we got to do, big craning, big rebar, big construction, and a ton of engineering. This is in Utah. It's gonna be able to freeze, and so I need this system to auto-winterize. So I'm gonna show you some big underground water vaults that drain all the pipes every time a pump turns off, either from me or from a power outage, so that this pool can be run 365 days a year. We're doing radiant floor heating, all kinds of fun things, some waterfalls, wet walls. Follow along, I hope you like this. You know, I love engineering. I hope you like this. As soon as we get this house done, we're gonna get back to building a few airplanes. I'm actually building airplanes while building the house, so I hope you follow along all of it. Catch up on the old stuff, follow the new. We love you guys. Back to work. It's physics, math, and engineering. Machine it, draft it, build it, test it, break it. Every time something new gets built, the entire world advances. Laying in bed at night, it's designing new parts, designing new suspension, designing new wings. All right, guys, welcome to the dungeon underneath the garage. Here's my water vault. Inside there and inside there is where all the water drains in to balance the pool. These will have auto fill sensors, little probes in the water. They'll always try and keep the water just down at about this level. And if the water gets low, it will refill this. The pool and the hot tub will always stay exactly the same because they overflow to these two vaults. But that's it. These are the starts. The pumps go from here and head up. Continuing down the dungeon, we have storage over here under the garage, storage over here. What we're gonna do, if you want to peek in here real quick, this will probably be summer storage, everything like camping gear, stuff like that, kayaks, canoes. Then over here, we're gonna do winter storage. This will be all the snowboards, snowshoes, everything. Skis for winter. Right here, we got this little area. We're gonna line up all bike racks going out. Oh, super cool. That hole is the hole into the bottom of the deepest part of the swimming pool. We'll dive into that later. The entire system that operates through there comes into the basement and makes the pool change depth up and down anytime you want it. All right, we just came out of underneath the garage storage rooms. This is the movie theater. We'll do stadium seating to go down. And we got a full kitchen going right here. Snacks, we'll have a fridge full of nothing healthy whatsoever. Licorice and candy, drinks, everything else. So the junk food fridge for movies right there. I'm kind of excited about it, even though I'm on a little health kick and want to keep my health good. When I watch a movie, game over, I'm eating the junk. Okay guys, while we're over here by all the rebar, let me show you the coolest rain gauge collector I've ever made. It's right here. We can check the water depth right there. It looks like we got 2 inches. To help you understand how this pool works, you can see the steps where the windows recess in and then hit a hard concrete ledge. The windows are about that thick. I've got to knock out the rest of the forms. That's where your feet would be standing, where the plywood is. And then that back wall of rebar you can see that isn't finished yet. That's the water's edge, and the concrete deck hangs straight out off that backside. We got lots of work to do, but we got a weekend, so let's get back at it. All right, guys, that's my quick mini tour of the house where we're at. The only other thing I can show you is how we're gonna do all the swimming pool patio is all above us. Everything from these 12-inch thick garage walls. You can see I poured a shelf step way up there. I blocked out foam. There'll be precast panels that span from that over here and land on the edge of this giant round concrete beam, which goes all the way up and then has a notch in its concrete to receive a giant panel that we'll crane, pre-pulled cable, tensile cable inside a concrete slab with hollow tubes to lighten it up. We'll drop it on the entire section of this garage. The pool patio overhangs to the back. But we got a lot more work to do, guys. I'm really excited about it. Everything's going perfect. I'm pumped. So you guys know the drill. I'm gonna stop talking. I got a hole to dig, a trench to fill, some electrical to run. You guys know what I gotta do. Back to work. The hardest job of the whole day right here. Kind of like to wet just a little bit between each layer. If you get too much water, it won't do well, but if you get the right percentage, it'll set up like concrete. But I'll put this down, another layer of dry dirt on top, press it in, wet that again. It's never gonna settle. At least that's the goal. All right, guys, we just buttoned up. It's not even the next day yet. I've had people ask me why I do so much work myself that I could just hire out. I like to take the opportunity to hire out when I can, but jobs like this, I get to do with my son, Dylan. Though it would be easy to hire a fence job, this is a perfect thing. We can have dinner as a family, come outside with my son, not only show him a trade that can be with him the rest of his life, how to work, how to do a job well. It's just way better to just do it yourself. And either I could be sitting at a computer working, I could be watching TV, which I don't really do, or I could have an experience with my son, which is just absolutely awesome, who stuck it out late. We got the job done. So let me tell you a little bit about it. You can see the posts are varying in height. They start low, they go high, they go low, they go high. What that's about is the low posts are really, really thick, heavy wall posts. They go deep. We set those earlier. Those posts are the bottom end of a giant concrete column, where the structure is the concrete, the post is the anchor to the ground. They don't need to run those full height, so that's the standard size. On the sides of my house, we have concrete fences with a stone pattern in it. The columns, I wanted to match the back fence, which is wrought iron, to have a similar feel, so it wasn't just a stone concrete wall on the side and wrought iron on the back. I wanted to blend it. Approximately every 18 feet, I put in a structural heavy post, that's the short one, so we can put a concrete column with a light on it. And then the next couple of posts are wrought iron, and then it goes back to concrete and a light. And so now we have lights that alternate every 18 feet going down with wrought iron, and then of course on the concrete sides of the fence and across the front, we did the same thing every 18 feet. We put a post with a light on the top. So that's why they kind of go up and down. I also went ahead and just bought really tall posts so I could set them in several feet deep. I still got a concrete cap to pour. It'll put them almost 3 feet into the ground in a big, thick pre-concrete bottom we put in it when we made sleeves for what we did today. We're gonna go back in, grab a snack, go to bed. We got a lot to do tomorrow morning, so we'll get up bright and early. You know the drill. Let's get back to work. Well, we're getting closer. Get the string line set. All right, guys, I'm really excited. We finally got all the prep work for the concrete done. This guy here helping me out with concrete. Has been pouring concrete for me for a lot of years. I'm okay at it. I'll do small pads, but I don't want to tackle this. We got these guys handling it. My kids and I did all of the prep, the form, got rounded edges in the back, all the fence posts, all the conduit, all the rebar. I'm really proud of them. So it's excited to be right here concreting in the dog play place. This is the dog's private backyard with the stairs into the basement. We're getting it poured. We have a drain that washes out, so if they use the restroom out here, we have a special drain that's just for them, so we're not washing into the flower beds. I got a bunch of little rounded trim to finish, so for the next hour or two, I'm gonna quickly race around the entire fence, put some radiuses in the concrete, and then come back and help these guys. You guys know the drill. Back to work. Our doggy door. We're starting to set our first steel, so that means we're going up to the next floor. Still very wet, but it's very flat. Finish it up in a minute. These guys rock. I'm just the helper today. Airplanes. Guess what? That's base to final Spanish Fork Airport. One of the reasons I bought right here. This river. One of the other reasons. The house is coming along. All glass. All the wood right there is coming down after I pour the concrete slab that hangs off the pool for the patio. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. We have so much cool stuff coming, including pouring 6 to 7 truckloads of concrete 20 feet up in the air, cantilevered off a single post and the edge of the pool for the deck, and all kinds of cool engineering. Hopefully it doesn't fall down on us. No, I'm just kidding. It's not going anywhere. We'll do it right. But thanks for following along. And also, for those of you who have already bought a bunch of gear that helps support aviation, thank you. We love you guys. We appreciate it. For those of you who don't know, anytime you buy gear, accessories, anything from MikePatey.com, you get a chance to win really cool prizes and gifts. We love to do giveaways, and then that money goes back and helps us promote general aviation, give gifts away, and get people their first flight experience. So thanks for contributing to the Mike Patey First Flight program. Thank you for following. We love you guys. Back to work.